Hi guys, and we're back with another episode of my Kanto Solo Run series, where I aim to bring a solo run video of all 151 Pokemon from the Kanto region, just to see if it's possible to solo run the game with those 151 Pokemon. So let's recap the rules. Rule 1, we let the wheel decide. I spin 3 times on our randomizer wheel and we choose one of the 3 Pokemon to get drawn to do the run with. Rule 2, I can only use that Pokemon for the entire run. I can catch utility Pokemon for likes of Cut, Surf and such, but they can't be used in battle whatsoever. Rule 3, I cannot heal HP or status effects in battle at all using items. If you're using moves though, that's fair game. Rule 4, I can use the badge boost glitch in Gen 1 as it's kind of unavoidable. Rule 5, I can use TMs and HMs. Now that's settled, let's get spinning on the next choice on the wheel. Okay, so here we are, wheel choice 5. Wonder what we're going to get this time. I mean, last run was, had its ups and downs, but... let's spin it, let's see what we get. And first choice is Venonat. First stage evolution, decent move pool. Not great stats, but I'm not too sure about that one. What do we get on the second? Oh, Pidgey. Probably one of the worst choices. Unless I get something better on this, I'm probably going to go with Venonat. What are we going to get on this third spin here? And we have... there we have it. We're going to go with Pinsir. No doubt in my mind. That's... yeah, Pinsir will be fine. It's got a decent move pool. Brock's going to be hard, but yeah. I think we'll go with that. Right, let's get started with the Pinsir run. So as you can see here, we're going to go to the grass, we're going to get our Pinsir. And I thought for the final Pokemon it should be against Charizard, so it's a bit of a harder battle right at the end. Jump straight into the first rival battle. And the only move that Pinsir has to start off with is Vice Grip, which isn't great in terms of wide move pool, but in terms of how powerful Vice Grip is, I think it's a 50 base power move. So we leveled up against a few trainers in Viridian Forest up to level 8, went against a rival just for a bit more experience points. And as you can see, this battle doesn't really become a problem whatsoever. Get up to level 9, and we go straight to Brock in Pewter City. Go against the junior trainer with a Diglett, and Vice Grip is doing a hell of a lot of damage. Takes out in 2 hits to be exact. The Sandshrew on the other hand is a different story. It keeps getting sand attacks off. I'm quite low on accuracy. I've only got 16 health now, and I'm struggling to hit with Vice Grip. I kind of need a critical here to win, but because of sand attack, I go down. I can't really do anything. So we go straight against it again. The Diglett goes down in 2 Vice Grips again. We're on 24 health, so it's a little bit better, and we level up, so we've got 27 health now. The Sandshrew gets us critical on its scratch, but because we've managed to do a bit more damage to Vice Grip this time, it gets us down to 9, and we still win this time. So level 10 going into Brock. I have no idea how this battle's going to go. I've only got Vice Grip to use, so I've kind of got to take down both Pokemon as quick as possible, as you can see. As it starts to spam Defense Curl and Tackle, my HP's going low. I'm doing gradually less and less damage. I'm going to have to be a much higher level before I go against Brock, because this is... I think it could be doable. I get a few lucky critical hits, because Pinsir's speed's actually not too bad. Get up to level 11, and that's the thing that I'm worried about. Because I can't switch out between another move, I have to use Vice Grip. And that means Brock can use Bide to its fullest extent. It does use Screech quite a lot, but as you see there, Tackle takes us out and we have to go against him again after leveling up a little bit. And this was really annoying. I try not to go against random Pokemon in these runs, is kind of one of my rules. If we pulled like a Weedle on the randomizer wheel, I might discontinue that rule just for those sorts of Pokemon, especially for like some Magikarp if it comes up, because we'll have to level up via struggle. which isn't great. But as you can see, this battle goes a lot more differently now I'm level 14. The Vice Grip's doing a hell of a lot of damage. Bide is still doing so much to us, but because we get it down to low health quite quickly, Vice Grip does eventually take it out, so we can beat Brock at level 14 as a Pinsir. And that was a lot more tedious than I thought it would be. Moving on to Cerulean City, we find the customary rare candy in the backyard and go straight against the rival. I debated going against Misty first, but I thought, you know what, considering I only have Vice Grip, I think I will need to get a few more levels up before attempting Misty. But as you can see, the level 18 Pinsir now, decimating his team with Vice Grip. And even takes out the Charmander in one, like wow, that is doing a hell of a lot of damage. Going against Misty now though. The Staryu shouldn't be too much of a problem. We do have ridiculously good attacks, so it goes down in 2 Vice Grips. The Starmie does get a Bubble Beam off early, and I don't think we're going to win this. Nah, Water Gun takes us out. So we go back in, see if it was just like an unlucky battle, that one with the RNG. We're at level 21 now, because I did go back and go against a few of the trainers up on Nugget Bridge. As you can see, we've got Starmie, we've got 48 health, it decides to use Next Defend. So one more Vice Grip should take it out, and we do with a critical hit. That was close. If they got one more attack in, we would have lost. So yeah, Pinsir takes down Misty at level 21. So we go over to the SS Anne and we pick up the first move, and one of my favourite moves, as you've seen from the previous videos. In this room on the SS Anne, you get Body Slam. 80 base power, 100% accuracy, and the chance to paralyse. There's no way I'm not using this move, especially with the limited move pool we've got at this stage in the game. So we go against the rival, we've got Body Slam and Vice Grip. It decides to use Potion, but 2 Body Slam takes it out. 1 Body Slam takes out the Raticate. We're level 25 now, and we naturally learn Seismic Toss, which will massively help out later on in the game. Take down the Charmeleon, and there we go. That's the rival done. Reason why I wanted Seismic Toss was because Lavender Tower was coming up soon, and mostly Pinsir's only got normal attacks, which isn't great. It's good for the likes of Body Slam and that, but when it comes to Ghost Pokemon, it doesn't hit them whatsoever, so we needed a fighting move just to get through Lavender Tower. And I'll probably keep Seismic Toss for Agatha later on in the Elite Four as well. Now against Surge, and those aren't really much to talk about here. Couple of Body Slams, he goes down, and we head off towards Lavender Town and Rock Tunnel. In Rock Tunnel, there's the mandatory hikers that you have to fight against. Sometimes using Seismic Toss is a better strategy, but depending on what your level is, sometimes just using Body Slam against these Geodude is a lot more effective. I kind of did a Seismic Toss then Body Slam combo most times, and thankfully none of these Geodudes did get a self-destruct on us, so we did manage to get through without too many problems. But I forgot there was a second hiker here, and he has the 2 Geodude. I think this guy's got a Geodude and a Graveler, and one of these does get a self-destruct off against me, so you can see the battle here. Yeah, the self-destruct, there you go, the Geodude got us. Went straight back against him at near enough full health this time, and we did pick up Guillotine from leveling up. And I didn't realise at this point how good Guillotine would be. I mean, it's extremely lucky that it actually hits. I think it's the same as like Fissure, only has about 30% accuracy. But you'll see later on in the run how key that move was to me actually completing it with Pinsir. Finally in Lavender Town now, we go against a rival. We are level 31 at this point, so to be fair, we shouldn't really have too many problems against this guy. Vice Grip takes out the Executing 2, but I do get put to sleep, and it just spams Barrage for a bit. Now we're coming against Gyarados. I go up for Guillotine. It misses with Leer. Finally gets the Leer off, and we're just trying to... Yeah, there we go. Takes a few few trials to get it off, but we do get the Guillotine off to take out the Gyarados, and that probably will be the way that we'll have to get past him later on in the game. Moving on to Celadon, we go and get Fly. I always toss and turn about which order to do this in. You can get Fly, go to the department store, go against Erica, or go against the Rocket Corner. I opted to go for Fly, then the Selden department store, just because I wanted to get a few TMs, just see what I could learn, what I couldn't learn. I really should start doing these runs with the move pool up on another screen, just so I can see what I'm doing. I get a load of proteins just so I can boost the attack. When we come up against the Onyx and the Rhyhorn in the Rocket Game Corner, that extra attack is just going to do us a lot of good. We pick up the fresh water, and then we head over to Erica. I thought, considering we're a bug Pokemon, going against Erica might give us a bit more of an advantage, but I go against the Execute, get put to sleep, and we take it out with not much problem whatsoever. It was just a bit annoying with the Hypnosis. Now against Erica, it kind of depends on which Pokemon you're using as to whether Erica is hard or not. Body Slam nearly takes out the Victreebel in one. I get poisoned annoyingly. Tangela comes out, goes down in 2 Body Slams and use Constrict on us. And now the Vileplume is the big one. Body Slam's not doing over half damage, which isn't good, but it is using it is thrashing around now from Petal Dance. We take it down in 3. That wasn't too hard, but also not the easiest of battles so far. Rock was definitely a lot harder to go against at this point in the game. Now we go off to the Rocket Corner, we get the Lift Key from this guy. I always forget on some runs that once you've beaten him you have to talk to him again, then he drops the Lift Key. But it's not a problem whatsoever to fight. I don't forget to talk to him again this time, then we head off towards Giovanni. Now Giovanni, I don't have any good moves against him, so I try to use Guillotine, doesn't work, so I go for Seismic Toss. Takes it out in 2, goes for Rhyhorn. I go for Guillotine again just to test my luck, it works on the second time. So now we're against the Kangaskhan with quite decent amount of health, and another Guillotine takes it out. I'm so glad I taught Pinsir Guillotine, because that'll get us through some battles when luck really needs to be on our side. Next we go off and we save Mr. Fuji. I don't know why he couldn't have got out there himself, but hey ho, we go and get the Poke Flute. And I headed off to Silvercore next. I just decided there's a few trainers in there. I wanted to see if it would learn Earthquake. Again, I really need to keep a move pool up on like another screen while I'm doing these runs, so I can probably save myself a bit of time. But in this room as well, there's a rare candy and there's a Carbos, so we can increase our speed. We can increase the we can get levels up later on when we need it. And I thought I'd test my luck against the rival here. I'm not exactly over leveled. In fact, I'm only matching the Pidgeot in level. So I decided, we'll go for Body Slam. Then I forgot Wing Attack is super effective, so we'll come back to him later on. Now we're off to Fuchsia. Go against the jugglers in the gym. There's 2 mandatory jugglers, and they don't really use poison Pokemon. They use Hypnos, Drowsies, and to be honest, I'd say they're more of a threat than Koga is most times. But they don't have the greatest defense, so Body Slam takes them out quite easily. I actually go against this guy here just because I want a little bit more experience. He has a Sand Slash, goes down in, is that 2 Body Slams? Yep, because I got the critical hit. And then he has an Arbok, which goes down another 2 Body Slams. I do get paralysed here, which isn't great. And I kind of test my luck. I go against the next juggler just to see if I can get all the way to Koga. He has Drowsy, this guy, and he uses Confusion. I'm fully paralysed. He uses Headbutt. I'm fully paralysed again. I am not having great luck against him. He switches out into Hypno confusingly enough and then just takes us out in 1. So after healing, we go back. Use Body Slam against the Drowsy. It goes down in 1. Hypno comes out, and I opt for Guillotine, but it doesn't hit. Hits on the second one. I really should stop spamming Guillotine. It's becoming... my luck with it is very, very good right now. And now we have the ninja himself, Koga. So start off with Body Slam. It's only doing half damage against the Coffin. Goes down in 2. The Muck has better defense, so I decide, Guillotine, it hits first time. I am so lucky with these Guillotine hits. It's actually becoming quite funny. Next comes the Weezing. I've got to hope that it doesn't self-destruct, but Guillotine takes it out in 1. I didn't miss a single Guillotine that entire battle. Oh, I've got no words about Guillotine right now, but Once we've done Safari Zone, I realise that I haven't been back to Silphcore to pick up Lapras. Usually the free Pokemon that I pick up when I'm doing these for like HM Halls is, I usually pick up Pidgey, Bellsprout, and then Lapras in Silphcore. We heal up and we decide to go back over. Might as well give the rival another try while we're there. We have got up a few more levels since last battling him, so it might not be as tough of a battle this time. The main thing is probably getting past that Pidgeot right at the start. Because it's got Wing Attack, we are a bug, so that is super effective. It's going to be a bit of a problem. So we've got to kind of take that out as quick as possible. So we start up. I've taught it Toxic for this battle. It uses Wing Attack. It's not doing anywhere near as much damage as last time. Tried to go for the Guillotine, but it doesn't work. So I go for Body Slam. It uses Wing Attack again. And we take it out. I made that a lot harder for myself than it should have been, really. Toxic the Execute. It poisons me as well. I have really gotten the worst luck against some of them earlier Pokemon. And Gyarados uses Dragon Rage. So I think get myself up a few more levels. This might make it a little bit easier on me. So we're level 14 now. We're going against a few Rockets. I forget this Rocket here has got actually quite a lot of Zubat, which isn't ideal. You kind of want to go against enemies that have got evolved Pokemon and less of them in the party, so you can just get through the battles quicker. Zubat only gives you about less than 300, so to be fair, you're not really utilising time the best there, especially if you're trying to get through this as quick as possible. This is more like the trainer we want to fight. He's got a Weezing, which does, well, it gives me 1000 XP, and so does the Golbat, so we get up to level 41. Coffin's not too bad to go against. It gives you about just under 700. And now we've done that, I'm going to see if I can do the rival again. I mean, I got myself a bit confused trying to remember what floor I was on. So we go against the rival, level 41 this time. Wing Attack critical hits, which isn't good, but it takes it out in 2 finally. This time we don't use Toxic, we use Body Slam out in 2. Here's the Gyarados. We can tank 1 Dragon Rage, but we can't do more than 2. But Hydro Pump takes us down at 1 health, and I'm thinking we've lost this battle here. If I don't outspeed, we do, we crit hit as well. Oh, and Guillotine. Wow, this Pinsir is probably the luckiest Pokemon I've done a run with so far. How many Guillotines am I getting off here? This is crazy. Going against Giovanni now. He sends out Nidorino. We Body Slam, takes out in 1. Go against Kangaskhan. Body Slam takes down at just over half health and down in 2. Rhyhorn, it's about a quarter damage just with Body Slam, so we offer Seismic Toss, takes it out in 3 hits. Now the Nidoqueen, Body Slam takes it down to just over half health. It's going to be a 3-hit KO. Not too bad of a battle. And we've beaten Silphcore, so the next thing that's logically to do is either go against Sabrina, which we do, and then after that we'll go against Blaine. So Sabrina I didn't actually think would be too much of a problem. We're not a poison type, so it's not like we'll get super effective hits against us. And we've got great attacks, so Body Slam is pretty much one-shot in our entire team, apart from the Venomoth. I misclicked there and used Toxic, it uses a Psybeam, but I think we've got enough health to beat this Alakazam. Yep, it goes down in 1 Body Slam. Pinsir has got such good attack. It's really its most redeeming feature. Once we've got the secret key, we head off to Cinnabar Island, and I forgot I hadn't gone to the Poké Center, so when I used the escape route, it took me all the way back to Saffron, and I had to surf all the way back to Cinnabar. Now against Blaine, we're just going to have to go over power strategy here, just try and knock him out as quick as possible. Body Slam takes down the Growlithe. Body Slam takes... Oh, it doesn't... As if that didn't one-shot the Ponyta. And Fire Spin has taken off a hell of a lot of damage there. I might lose this battle. Body Slam critical hits the Rapidash. And the Arcanine uses Super Potion. That was lucky. And again, Guillotine comes to the rescue. That's majority of my battles right now are being saved by Guillotine. This is crazy. I decided to go back to Celadon and go and stock up on some more items for Pinsir. I'm thinking Oh, went up to the wrong floor there. I'm thinking, you know, I think we need to raise the defense just a tiny bit. So we'll use the iron, let's get its defense up a tiny bit more. Might help us out, and then straight off to Viridian to battle Giovanni for the last time. He starts with Rhyhorn. We go for Body Slam and miss. I didn't even heal going into this battle. Seismic Toss does massive damage, so we just use that to take down the Rhyhorn. Dugtrio comes out, and it's got quite bad defense. I should have used Body Slam there, but it's 2 Seismic Toss takes it down. It does have low HP. Body Slam on the Nidoqueen doesn't take it out in 2 hits. I thought it must have been a range, that one. Body Slam crits on the Nidoking, and it's down in 2. And now finally onto the Rhydon. Do we win? It uses Guard Spec. Seismic Toss. It's going to be 4 Seismic Toss to win. It uses Stomp. Oh, that does massive damage. And we've beaten Giovanni. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. If it had used Stomp more than once, I would have definitely lost that battle. Going against a rival now, I thought, you know what, I think I need to level up before I even go against it. I was struggling when I was already matching the level before. And at level 49, it learned Slash. I was debating which move to get rid of, but in the end, I actually didn't need to use Slash, so Body Slam's a much better move, so I would rather keep that, and I'd rather keep Seismic Toss for Agatha. Going against the rival now, he sends out Pidgeot, we're level 51 this time. Body Slam does half damage, Wing Attack doesn't do much. Out comes the Rhyhorn, we use Seismic Toss. Stomps on us, we use Seismic Toss again, and it's just a back and forth with the physical moves. Against Execute now, it's going to take 2 Body Slams, thankfully Poison Powder didn't hit. Gyarados goes down in a Guillotine. Oh wow, Body Slam and Guillotine, what a combo of moves. As if the Alakazam didn't go down in one Body Slam there. And I lose. I should have used Body Slam that second time instead of Seismic Toss. I didn't do the maths properly there. Doing the battle again, we start off with 2 Body Slams against the Pidgeot. Rhyhorn, we use Seismic Toss. Going to take 3 Seismic Tosses to take it out. And we're on better health than last time. Against Execute, it's going to be 2 Body Slams. It paralyzes it as well, which is great. Against the Gyarados now, we use Guillotine, it uses Leah, and Guillotine takes it out second time. Next is Alakazam. Use Body Slam, and it must have been a range last time, because that took it out in 1. And at level 54, we get Sword Stance. I don't need Toxic. So we're going to have Sword Stance. That is going to be massive for us in the Elite Four. And of course, Guillotine hits the next turn and takes out the Charizard. Am I making this too easy for myself by spamming Guillotine? I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comments. Now we're at the Elite Four. Let's put all the Pokemon into the box because we don't need them anymore. And I'm also, at this point, going to pick up a few full restores. I don't heal in battles with these rules, but I do heal between the Elite Four battles. And each time I do these Elite Four runs, I never save in between. I always have to start again if I lose, which is annoying, but that way I can do a bit more of a consistent strategy to get through. It's not really something I'm too bothered about as a consistent strategy. I'm more focused on just beating the game with these Pokemon. So I wouldn't, like, if I won against someone, I wouldn't then restart to then try the battle again on a more consistent strategy. I would try and do that as I've lost and then go back through. But first up, we've got Lorelei. She starts with Dugong, and I use Body Slam. It uses Growl on me, which isn't good. I'm a physical attacker, so I need that. And as you can see, Dugong puts itself to sleep, so we decide to set up Sword Stance. And here we utilise the Badge Boost glitch. So every time I use Sword Stance, because of the Badge Boost glitch, my stats are going up by 12.5% each time. And as you can see here, instead of doing that measly amount of damage, Body Slam now takes out every Pokemon in one shot. Even Lapras. That's how broken Gen 1 is with the Badge Boost glitch, but it is an unavoidable part of the game. So we're going to use it. I opt to use my remaining rare candies just before Bruno, I mean, I used 2 of them, I've still got 2 more. I don't want to be too over-leveled for him. I mean, it's Bruno, he's not going to be hard. We opt to use Guillotine, it misses, then hits on the second time on the Onyx. Hitmonchan, Body Slam, takes out in 1 with a crit. Hitmonlee, doesn't get taken out in 1. Probably could have used a Sword Stance to make sure we actually get through quite easy. Guillotine hits the second time again. And we're on Machamp, and final Guillotine does it. 3 Guillotines in 1 battle. Bruno, what are you doing? Now we've got to use the elixirs that we've collected throughout the game. Let's heal up and let's go for Agatha. Now this is the Elite Four member that I was the most worried about. Because I mostly have normal type moves, the only move that's going to hit her is Seismic Toss, and it does a set amount of damage each time. And I'm not confident I'm going to win this first time. It does keep putting it into the zone where she uses her super potions. Thankfully against Golbat I can use my physical attack, so I don't have to use up too much Seismic Toss. And I probably should have picked up a PP up or 2 throughout the game, because Seismic Toss hasn't got much PP. The Haunter puts me asleep. It's going to take 3 Seismic Tosses to take it down, but it uses Dream Eater while I'm asleep, and that's me done. I knew that she was going to be a problem. This time, back against Lorelei, Dugong goes down in 2. We're level 59 at this point. And I'm starting to set up my Sword Stances. I probably should have done that against Dugong. But now we're set up. Cloyster doesn't go down. It gets paralysed and the Spike Cannon comes out. I'm at 5 HP here. Can I still do this? Slowbro uses Growl. Goes down in 2. Jinx comes out. Goes down in 1. Lapras goes down in 1. Get in. Even on 5 HP, the strategy we've got for Lorelei works, as you can see. So I'm quite confident that Lorelei won't be too much of a problem. Bruno again. I reckon the same strategy is going to work. Guillotine against the Onyxes. Body Slam against the others. But this time, my Guillotine misses all but 1 time. So now we've got Hitmonchan. It goes down in 2. It gets a Thunder Punch off. And now we're level 60. Sword Stance against the Hitmonlee. Yeah, might as well just set it up a little bit more, make those final Pokemon a bit easier. Use Body Slam, goes down in 1. Onyx doesn't go down in 1 Body Slam, but it goes down in 2. And Machamp goes down in 1. Easy. Strangely, I was low level last time, and the first time I beat Bruno was a lot easier. But we still haven't lost to him, so yeah, now we're against Agatha again. And here's the hard battle. I don't think that Lance or the final rival will be as difficult as Agatha. It depends what we get, because she likes to spam her status effects. So as you can see, I was confused there. We've taken out the first Gengar. Golbat goes down in 1. Haunter. That's half health. Can I take it out in 2? Oh, I get hit by a confusion. And it must just have over 120 HP. So it goes down in 3 Seismic Tosses. The Arbok, it gets paralysed, goes down in 2. And I've not got a lot of HP for Gengar here. It poisons me as well. So I am in range of losing from Nightshade. Gotta hope it doesn't use... come on. No! Poison took us out. That's so annoying. Right. Last time against Agatha before I take a break. Can we do it? Seismic Toss. Dream Eater. That's perfect. She withdrew? She pretty much gave us an easy way to beat her Gengar there. I'm not complaining. We choose Seismic Toss against Haunter. Uses Nightshade. Seismic Toss. Uses Confuse Ray. That's not good. Yes, we get the Seismic Toss off. I'd much rather be confused than be put to sleep in this battle. Because when they use Dream Eater, it just decimates you. So we're at 62 health. We can survive 1 more Nightshade. Uses Toxic. And we win. We win. Oh, wow. That was as I thought, Agatha was the most difficult Elite Four member. But now we're against Lance. And it's going to be a little tricky. I think I'm going to have to be lucky here. We get the Guillotine first time. We can set up sword stance against the Dragonair. Only takes free sword stance, and we can body slam our way through. The Aerodactyl might be a problem because it is a rock flying, so let's go for Guillotine. It uses takedown. We miss with Guillotine again, and again. Oh, we knock ourselves out. That's annoying. Oh, let's try again. Guillotine fails. Guillotine fails. Third time Guillotine takes out the Gyarados. Let's set up the sword stance again. It uses Hyper Beam, but it doesn't do much damage against us because we started setting up with the Badge Boost glitch. Body Slam takes it out in one. Takes it out in one again. And I'm opting for Body Slam this time. Takes it out in one. What? Now Body Slam. It doesn't take out the Dragonite. Oh, yes, I survived the Hyper Beam. Whew. And Lance is beaten. Just the final rival now. Lance was definitely a lot easier than Agatha. But here we go. Final battle. Do we win it first time? Let's find out. We start off with Body Slam against the Pidgeot. He uses Mirror Move and Body Slams us. Not the worst thing. Oh, it brings out Alakazam next. Body Slam. I got the Reflect up as well. We lose. If it hadn't have got Reflect up, we might have taken Alakazam out in one hit. Let's try that again. So I'm going to set up Sword Stance against the Pidgeot. It doesn't have Sand Attack this time, but it does have Wing Attack, and it has used Sword Stance on me. So I did take quite a lot of damage there. Gets the Side Beam off, and we take it out in one. That's perfect. We can now set up the rest of the Sword Stance against Rhydon. I use Guillotine to take it out quickly. Executor, one Body Slam takes it out. Gyarados, one Body Slam takes it out. Gyarados, yes! Oh, we win. Level 63 Pinsir beats the Elite Four. Oh, I didn't even have to use Guillotine that much in the final battle. That was tough. Pinsir was one of the toughest Pokemon we've done this run with so far. I mean, we're only 5 in, but that was tough. That really was tough. I might not have looked it, but it definitely was tough. So there we go. 6 hours and 56 minutes we've done it in in-game time. Wow. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. But anyway. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to like and subscribe, you know all that YouTube stuff, you know how to do that. And we'll see what the randomizer wheel gives us in the next video. Take care now.